Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look right here, and this was done using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette as well as a few shades from my Switch Beauty Unicorn Sauce palette. So if you would like to see how I achieved this look, then please keep watching. In today's look, I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette to create my look. So if you want to see how I get ready, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so I have cleaned and moisturized my skin. Now I'm going to take my bigger bolder brows and I'm actually going to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to prep my eyes with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot off camera. Okay guys, so now that that's done, I'm going in with the shade Silk Cream from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I am just quickly placing this into my crease. And I'm starting off with just a little bit of this color, and then I'm going to slowly build it up. Now we'll be taking the shade Pookie and placing that right on top of the Silk Cream shade, just to create more depth and just darken that crease up a little bit more. Pretty much what you just need to do is build this color up as you desire. So you can put more on or less on, it just depends on your preference. Next I'll be taking the shade Roxanne, and I'll be focusing this shade mainly towards the outer edge of the eyelid, and then bringing it in towards the crease a little bit. As you can see, I'm moving the brush in sort of circular motions. I do this because it diffuses the color out a little bit more and blends it as well. So now I'm just taking my Unicorn Sauce palette and going in with this green color, and I'm going to be focusing this on the outer part of my eyelid, bringing it in. So just sort of a side note, it actually took me a long time to build that green shade up. It wasn't easy, but you will get there. Okay, so at some point in my life I gave up on that other green shade and just decided to go straight with this green shade, which is called Enchanted from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and start working that into my crease. Needless to say, this got to the point much quicker. So after building it and working it into my crease, I took a flat shader brush, and now I'm just packing that green Enchanted shade straight onto my eyelid. Now I'll just be taking this fluffy blending brush, and I'll just be blending the outer edges of that green shade. So with a angled fluffy brush, I am taking that Enchanted shade and I am running this along the lower lash line, sort of to create a green smoky eye. Now taking this beautiful sort of aquamarine shade called Jada, I am placing this into my crease above that Enchanted green color. Now this actually sort of brings that depth back and also sort of creates like an ombre gradient between the greeny shades. So with the help of my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, I'm going to be placing that in the middle of my eyelid. So we're going to sort of create that halo effect by lightening up the center of the eyelid. So I decided to take this light blue shade from the Unicorn Sauce palette, and I am placing that directly on top of where we put the Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And I'm doing this just to sort of set the paint pot in place, but also just to intensify the color we are going to place on top of that. Going back to the Jaclyn palettes, I'm taking Diva, and I'm actually using my finger, and I'm going to be packing Diva onto my eyelid. So after I've done that, I'm sort of just neatening the crease with a fluffy angled brush just to get some of that glitter off the crease. Now I'm taking the NYX glitter primer, and I'm just priming my eyelids with that. And what I'm actually going to do is I will be taking that same Diva shade and I will be packing that on to my eyelid just to have it a little bit more intense and a little bit more foiled looking. So as I work, I clean up. So here what I'm doing is just cleaning up the outer edges of the eyeshadow. So now I will be taking Beam and I will just be highlighting my brow bone with this shade. And just with the fluffy brush, I am blending that brow highlight into the rest of the eyeshadow. So now time for skin and face makeup. I'm just priming my face with the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Primer, and I'm just going to be working this into my skin to prep for the foundation. I actually will not use the Fenty foundation with anything else except this primer. So now I'm just taking some of the foundation and I am going to be doing my face. By the way guys, this brush that I'm using is actually the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, but the mini version. It's so flippin' cute. Okay, so guys, now that I have my foundation done and you can actually see what the eyeshadow looks like done, what I'm going to do is some winged liner. But first, before I do my winged liner, I'm just going to take my Maybelline Colossal Kajal and just... Okay, so now I'm just taking my NYX matte eyeliner and I am just going to do a winged liner. Okay, so once my eyeliner is done, I am just going to be taking this black shade from the palette and I'm going to be connecting the lower lash line to the wing so everything looks good. So if you're new to makeup, the reason why I would do this step is to join the bottom of our eye look to the top so that we don't have any like white or skin colored spaces showing in the makeup. That's sort of what causes your eye makeup looks to look disconnected. Okay, so after I have just powdered my foundation, I'm just going in with some mascara just to prep for some falsies. So yeah, this was supposed to be like a chatty get ready with me, but there is so much of noise outside and I didn't want that to actually like be part of this video. Okay, so I've just applied my mascara. So for lashes, I am going to be using the these Eyelure lashes here, and I'm just gonna apply them off camera. So I'm just trying to get this eyelash stuck. Okay, so my eyelashes are stuck. I'm just going back in with my liquid liner just to hide the lash band. There we go, just to hide the lash band. Now what I'm going to do is quickly take some mascara and just coat my lower lashes. Okay everyone, so now my eyes are done. I've put on my lashes. I've coated my lower lashes in mascara. Now it's time for lips. So I'm going in with my Whirl lip liner from MAC. So I'm just going to line my lips really quickly. Okay, so I've lined my lips with MAC Whirl. Now I'm going in with Snob. So I really like this combination. It's actually so pretty. Snob is like a cool tone pink. It's maybe just a little bit less loud than Saint Germain from MAC. So what I like to do is take the same lip liner and just go over the lipstick like that, just to tone the color down a little bit. So I just like to turn the color down a little bit. Okay, so I kind of feel that this doesn't totally go with the look, so I'm taking the Meet Matte Hues liquid lipstick from the Balm. This is in the shade Sincere, and I'm just going to put a little bit of Sincere just over that ever so slightly. That's better color, I think. Okay guys, so now that everything's done, I'm just going to set it, and I'm going to be using my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray to lock my makeup in place. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.